Hey guys, SDN Wolf, welcome back to the channel. Got a little bit of a request here this evening. My buddy Chris, because race car, said, SDN, I'm looking for a guy who's into building mountains and waterfalls in a specific video game. He said, I've broken ground on Canada's Wonderland parody park, so it would only be appropriate to have their signature mountain and waterfalls. And I messaged him back. I'm like, I think I can give that a try. I don't think we necessarily, I think once it's said and done, you kind of see the real time and you see the finished product. I don't necessarily, doesn't feel like I have the proper set of rocks yet for any of this. I kind of wish I had some of the rocks, some of the smaller rocks, particularly from Planet Zoo, but nonetheless, Chris said, awesome. The waterfall is very unique and is curved almost like a horseshoe. And he was exactly right. I kind of jumped into Google Earth a little bit. Haven't really kept up with this park a lot. Not really my neck of the woods. I think Jaunty is another big Canada's Wonderland, type. That's kind of his jam up there. I think he's close to that. And him and his son frequent that a lot, particularly in the summertime. And I noticed that 2025, they've got a silver pass that's only $89, unlimited visits through Labor Day. And so we can just kind of go through some of their rides and experiences. I definitely know if Alpine Fury is open. It says coming in 2025, so I assume maybe it was opened, or maybe the season. I wonder like when the season starts. Let me just see park info. Because you know it might not have actually opened yet. We're kind of spoiled with Dollywood. Let's see, monthly. Okay, I don't think they are open until, okay, it looks like they open May 8th. So they're kind of rolling up on their, it looks like May 8th is the first time that I see an opening. It says 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So yes, because they also have a water park too. So they are a water park, theme park combo. Looks like it's Splashworks Water Park. Is kind of over off to the side of this. Very, very neat looking park. A lot of shopping, it seems like. A lot of really cool facades. Okay, they've got the antique carousel, backlot stunt coaster. Very cool, kind of like car-themed, like literally car-themed train cars. Barracuda Blaster over in the water park, Beagle Brigade Airfield. They've got a huge coaster, Behemoth, Black Hole, water slide, Blast Off, which a lot of you guys were asking about, like as far as Planet Coaster 2 DLC goes. Blast Off is a kind of like one of those kids drop towers, a smaller, minimum height 36 inches. Let's see, Boo Blasters on Boo Hill. Character Carousel, very, very cool. Dragonfire. They've got a huge drop tower, minimum height 54 inches to get on that. Flight Deck. Flying Canoes, looks like a very, very fun little kid ride. Flying Eagles, we have one of those, right? We have one of those in Wildwood Grove in Dollywood. Frequent Flyers. See, there's a lot of little kid attractions that Planet Coaster 2 could add. Just looking at Canada's Wonderland lineup. Ghoster Coaster, Joe Cool's Dodgem School, Jockey's Jalopies, Jumpin' Jet, Kidsville Station. Definitely would like to see that. It's like, I know we have like the little kid train, but this one is more like it's on a singular little track, it looks like. Definitely would like to see that if we could like weave that in and out on the paths through the park, which I guess you could kind of fake the little kid coaster. You could do that. Clockworks, Kraken Wagon, got the bumper cars, Lakeside Lagoon Pool, Lakeside Slides. They got a big lazy river. They have a Leviathan. Looks like a big, massive steel coaster. Almost looks, just from the pictures, looks like a classic, maybe B&M. Lucy's Tugboat. That looks pretty cool. Like think of a little kid spinner ride. Think of it in terms of, like, you know how the original Planet Coaster had like the actually, I think we have it in Planet Coaster 2 too. Like the Magic Carpet ride. It's like that, but it's the kid version and it's a tiny tugboat. Very, very cool. Lumberjack, Maple Park Treehouse, Mighty Canadian Mine Buster. Looks like a cool wooden coaster. Moosehorn Falls over in the water park section. Mountain Bay Cliffs, little cliff diving section, which would be really cool in the water park section of Planet Coaster 2 as well, if they gave us like where the guests would actually use cliff diving, you know, like platforms. I think that would be pretty cool. Muskoka Plunge, Peanuts 500, Cyclone, the Pump House, big, you know, like a big bucket, tipping bucket. Riptide Racers, Sally's Love Buggies. Looks very, very cute. Shockwave, huge flat ride. Looks like we've got an invert, Silver Streak. You've got Skyhawk, Thrill Attraction, Sledgehammer, Slingshot, Snoopy vs. Red Baron, Snoopy's Revolution, Snoopy's Racing Railway. Looks very, very cool. Yeah, this park, this is quite Timberwolf Falls. That's pretty cool. They've got like a kind of like a boat ride, not really a log ride, but they have a Timberwolf Falls, Thunder Run. It's like all my names, like subconsciously that I've picked out over the years, just so happen to line up with Canada's Wonderland ride names. That's pretty cool. Vikings Rage, Vortex, Whitewater Bay, Whitewater Canyon. They have a raft ride. Wild Beast, wooden coaster. Looks very, very cool. Man, I tell you what, like, there's a lot of Yukon Striker. I know that opened not too long ago. I remember seeing that I remember hearing that in the news, like maybe just a couple years ago, maybe. Yeah, Yukon Striker, like this, it just insanely fun dive coaster. Yeah. B&M, of course, 3 minutes, 25 seconds, reaches top speed of 80 miles per hour, height of that big drop, 245 feet. That is very, very cool. I don't see when it was actually, I don't see the year it was open, but very, very awesome dive coaster. Yeah. Yukon Striker. I'm gonna have to check this little park out. I definitely, I'll tell you one thing, there are a lot of rides in this park that Planet Coaster 2 could take a lot of inspiration from. You know, maybe we even need to do a video like that, because you know how we like talk about the, you know, Frontier kind of watching our videos and stuff and keeping up with the feedback and what's going on in our videos. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, particularly like if we're really wanting some more smaller footprint flat rides. I may go around to some real world examples, starting in Canada's Wonderland, and may just do like a SDAN's flat ride wish list, you know, while we're still kind of early on in development. And hey, we may, of course, I know these guys probably do a ton of research, but hey, you never know, we could put something on their radar that maybe they haven't come across, or maybe they haven't looked at or done research on. You never know. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to, you know, dedicate a 15-20 minute video to that and just lay out and give some, you know, photographic examples of the rides we're talking about and where they're from. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's me rambling on about Canada's Wonderland. Thanks to my buddy Chris. We'll jump into the RealTime real quick, and I'll get him the blueprint code over so he can continue on his quest to start recreating this park. So hold on one sec. We'll jump over to RealTime and I'll let you see what this looks like. Here we go, guys. So Chris, don't hate on me too bad. I know that The mountain probably looks a little off, but this is about as good as I can do with the rocks that we are given right now. And I think if anybody's watching your videos or, you know, subscribing to your stuff on the workshop, I think, you know, I think we've gotten it close enough where people are going to recognize, hey, that's Victoria Falls. Like, I think they're going to know that, you know, what we were trying to do here. So we've got the little safety fence up. In the real thing, they have a little, like an in crop right here that lets the people kind of come right up to the edge of the water. And, you know, I think we got the water pretty close. It's definitely a very bright kind of turquoise clear spring water design. If you look at the thing on, if you look at some pictures and you look at it on Google Earth, I think that's kind of close. There's a little bit kind of darker browns and greens, but I think just for what, you know, what Chris is trying to do and have this be like a, you know, kind of like the entrance to his Parody park, I think this will, you know, this will do it. This will do it justice. But yeah, this is, you know, and also too, I was reading around and it looks like on, you know, on the actual Victoria Falls, I don't know if they still do it, but it looks like this little section right here is deeper because they used to have professional cliff diving come off of those cliffs down into the pool. So I'm not sure if that's something they still do or if that's just kind of defunct now. But yeah, so that, you know, if any of you guys are ever out there trying to recreate Canada's Wonderland, I've got the mountain for you started. The only thing I don't like about this is, and I wish Frontier would give us an option to toggle this, with this type of kind of like almost horseshoe, I probably didn't even do it. I didn't exaggerate the horseshoe probably even enough, but with that horseshoe type design, there's really no way for me to hide the little VFX pegs. So that's just kind of something you're gonna have to kind of squint a little bit and look back from, because if you bring the rocks in much farther than this, it starts blocking the waterfall. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I really wish there was a thing that could make those disappear. Maybe a Frontier, if any of you all are out there listening, maybe that's something you can make happen for us. I don't know how you could do it, but if you could make the little VFX pegs, like make them where they could toggle like on and off, make them disappear. Like if that was like a little checkbox in the, you know, in the settings menu for us, I think that could be pretty cool. But yeah, this is it. I hope, Chris, I hope you're impressed. I hope you can use this, and yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I will get this uploaded on the workshop. Matter of fact, I guess what I'll do is I'll send it to Chris first, and then if he gives the go-ahead and if he likes it, we will get it updated and uploaded on the workshop for the rest of you guys. I'm just kind of offering this to you without kind of going through him. He just asked me to make this for him personally, so let me run it by him, and if he's cool with it, we'll get that out there on the workshop for you. And you know, on the real thing, there is a giant coaster. This is like a coaster mountain back here, so I don't know if Chris will ever end up doing anything with that, but I definitely at least have him the mountain facade halfway worked out. So, you know, we'll just kind of see what he does from there with it. So anyways, guys, quick little one-off build. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm S Dan Wolf, and I'll catch you in the next video.